Flags up. Runners sent on their journey. Floral Fantasy, half fly jumped out the gates. Sacred Lily, Captain Marvel, the first two to respond. However, Canford Queen is circumnavigating the field and in search of the lead into the turn. Captain Marvel and Canford Queen, these are the top two. Joan the Wad races in third. Sacred Lily, the speed is half decent for this type of field. Play with Fire on the paint, 5.5 lengths off them. Lady Soraya's on the outside of runners. Hurricane Flight, Floral Fantasy. The racing in pairs behind. Valley Gal's a little bit strong now for a stride or two. Lady is a champ, and the yellow and black silks is about third to last. Roy's Oyster second to last, and Princess Hema in the back seat. I'd say 12 to 13 lengths first to last. Doing the buying and the bidding, number 4, Captain Marvel by a length and a tail. On the outside, Joan the Wad past the 800 races second. Canford Queen gets onto the paint in third. Lady Soraya's on the outside. Sacred Lily, Play with Fires come under the drive to the inside. Samanga Kamalo's getting a little bit urgent now. 5-6 lengths off the leaders. In behind these, Hurricane Flight. Joan the Wad moves up menacingly at the 400-meter marker. Cole Deccan and Joan the Wad, that's the one to beat at the 300. Sacred Lily comes out for a run. Play with Fire now starting to put the stride together. And eventually Play with Fire and Canford Queen look to settle the deal. But now Play with Fire, ridden to respond a long way out, will do the business. Play with Fire took her time to ignite, but eventually warmed up for the win. Canford Queen second, Floral Fantasy and Sacred Lily in a well strung out field. Well, the interview will be quite interesting. Not sure if Play with Fire just dropped a bit round the turn, but Samanga Kamalo started to get rather urgent between the 6 and the 800 meter mark, and then all of a sudden at the 300 just seemed to come gliding through. So number 1, Play with Fire, flip of the coin, comes through. Canford Queen, Floral Fantasy and Sacred Lily. Joan the Wad moved up very dangerously at the top of the lane, went on a length, but then you can see Samanga Kamalo. He didn't panic at that stage, he hadn't gone for the whip. He had given her a few reminders round the turn, and Play with Fire eventually gets to the head of affairs and will go on for the victory. Pays up at R2.20 and R1.40 the place, and the interview will tell you a bit more. Samanga Kamalo can tell you exactly what happened between the 6 and the 900 meter peg, and number 1, Play with Fire will eventually come through to win for the Fani Bronkhorst stable and a host of winning connections.